A most pleasant good evening to you wherever you may be. Welcome to the Delaware Hockey Network's continued coverage of Salesianum hockey as the Sals take on the Owen J. Roberts Wildcats in their first of two meetings this season. We're just outside King of Prussia in Oaks, Pennsylvania at center ice for this Monday night matchup. Glad to have all of you with us here on the Delaware Hockey Network, presented by the law office of Heather A. Long. James Witherite joining you from the 412 Communications press box, located deep in the Salesianum zone. Ellie Bates, our videographer, bringing you the action all through the course of tonight's game. And tonight we see the first appearance this season of goaltender Gavin Needs for Salesianum. First start for Needs after an upper body injury had him sidelined for the fall portion of the season. He'll be backed up by Sammy Pietropaulo tonight. Some of our usual suspects dotting the lineup. Braden Graham centering the first line. Nick LeBuono moving to the second line with Jerry DiStefano and Connor Davis. Of note, Justin Celentino out of the lineup tonight for Salesianum. We'll take a quick timeout here on the Delaware Hockey Network. When we come back, we'll head right into first period action from Oaks Center Ice. The first of two meetings this year between Salesianum and Owen J. Roberts, right here on the Delaware Hockey Network, and it's brought to you by the law office of Heather A. Long.
Recovery from an injury on the job or in a car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Heather A. Long can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Heather A. Long at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Broadcast to social, print to digital, coast to coast, remote or on-site. 412 Communications has the solution to bridge your team with your audience. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area, and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com. Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With over 10 years of treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. With clinics in Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more.
Recovery from an injury on the job or in a car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Heather A. Long can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Heather A. Long at 302 466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
Welcome back inside Oaks Center Ice as Salesianum brings an 11-1-0 record this year into the far west reaches of the Philadelphia metro area, and they take on the Wildcats of Owen J. Roberts. Salesianum traveling right to left in opening period play in their away blue kits. Big, bold white numbers on the back and sleeves, those Notre Dame-inspired gold helmets. And again, they'll be backstopped by Gavin Needs, making his first appearance of the season. Owen J. Roberts in white and red, traveling left to right from our perspective in opening period play. Our officials tonight, Nosike Onyemobim and Todd Vanjeri. And we welcome all of you here on the 412 from wherever you may be joining us on the Delaware Hockey Network as we take the show on the road for Monday night Inter-County Scholastic Hockey League action. Paige Faith getting the call between the pipes for the Wildcats. He's 5-3-0 on the year with a .348 goals against average and a .903 save percentage. Brian LeBlanc starting the line of Braden Graham, Liam Bell, and Sean Albert. Up front tonight, Grayson Betterly and Connor Morady, the starting defensive pair. Graham leading the Salesianum team in the goal department with 13 and 6 helpers, giving him 19 points, good for a joint second. With Jerry DeStefano, Connor Davis, whom we'll see in the second line, the leading scorer for Salesianum in terms of total points with 8 goals and 13 assists on the year so far. CK drops the puck and off we go. An opening period play with the Wildcats pressing immediately into Salesianum territory. Evan Foster chipped the puck into the near corner. It is cleared out off the near glass by Grayson Betterly. Beyond the reach of Foster, this will come back an icing. Just 17 seconds into opening period action. And the faceoff will come right in front of the 412 Communications press box to the left of Gavin Needs. And once again, we'll see starting centers Braden Graham and Grady Jones contest a drop puck. Won by the Sal's, chipped by Morady to the far corner. This will be carried by Grayson Betterly up the right wing boards. Cross-ice pass in the neutral zone. Leads to Graham. Here he comes, but he's slowed up by the reaching stick of Anthony Kuhn for the Wildcats. Morady recovers at center. He throws the puck through traffic, races on for it toward the blue paint. Delayed penalty coming up against Salesianum. And Graham is going to go for a hook. This just 48 seconds into the first period. Braden Graham off for hooking. And for the first time tonight, Salesianum heads to the Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill. Schedule your first cleaning today at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. So Braden Graham issued a 2-minute minor for hooking at the 48-second mark of the first period. D'Italia fires the puck clear. Melican, DeStefano, and Gaynor complete the Salesianum penalty killing unit. As Foster plays the puck behind his own goal. This is Colin Docherty, leading point scorer for Owen J. Roberts with a drop pass to Jones. That goes into the back netting and out of play with 40 seconds gone on this Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill. Jones in across from Nick LeBuono. Makia tried to shoot through traffic. Grayson Betterly with the stick check. Docherty trying to get the rebound in, but Needs holds on for a pause in play. 8 seconds off the clock. Couple sets of fresh legs on for the Wildcats. Jones again in for the face-off. LeBuono sends this puck rolling the length of the ice, and Alex McKeah recovers deep in Owen J. Roberts' territory. And now we're going to go 4-on-4. As the arm of Todd Van Jerry pops up. Foster off for elbowing. This 149 into the first period. So we are now 4 skaters aside. And Salesianum score an even strength goal, 2:02 in. It was Connor Davis lighting the lamp and putting the Sals in front. Davis opens fire for what was his 9th goal of the season. Further particulars to come momentarily. So 34 seconds left on the 4-on-4 after the Davis goal, and an icing against the Sals sets up a face-off to the right of Needs. This shot from Kuhn skipped wide. Morady could not leave the puck to LeBuono. Jones centering pass, nobody home. Kuhn holds the left point. He's got help now from Jake Kuhn. He centers. Morady clears. Melican flips the puck from blue line to blue line. It comes back toward Jones just above the Salesianum stripe, but he's tied up by Melican in what was a failed 2-on-2 zone entry. Delaware Sports Medicine power play starts right now for Salesianum. They've got a man advantage for just under a minute. 2-on-1. Davis looking for another. He pulls back. Gaynor's shot sails wide into the near corner. It comes. Trying to hold the point was Sean Melican, but taking the puck away and driving it back to center was Jones. Recovered by Nick LeBuono. He dipsy doodles through traffic into Roberts' territory. LeBuono losing his shot lane in the high slot, tries to dish this off to Blake D'Italia waiting at the point, but D'Italia bobbled the puck and lost the zone. He takes an open ice hit from Kuhn. Jones's shot caught and held by Gavin Needs, and he hangs on for the pause with 13:32 to go in the first period. And Salesianum with a 1-0 lead thanks to the even strength goal. So it was Davis with his 9th of the season. At the 2:02 mark of the first. And as the final seconds of this Delaware Sports Medicine power play tick away, Paige Faith freezes the puck and the face-off comes back to his left. Gaynor to her Flaherty, Stipa, and D'Italia on to close out this power play, which expires as Foster hops onto the ice briefly and right to the bench he goes. Long shot from Doherty. Caught and held by Gavin Needs just beyond the 4-minute mark of the first period of what stands a 1-0 game. Salesianum with the advantage, but a D-zone draw coming their way. If you've been injured on the job or in a car accident, you know just how challenging and overwhelming the recovery process can be. That's why having a trusted and caring representative by your side is essential to help you navigate the complex world of workers' compensation and personal injury. The law office of Heather A. Long will guide you through every step of the process from filing your claim to representing you in hearings and appeals. To schedule a free consultation, call the law office of Heather A. Long at 302-466-5664. That's LONG. Or visit injuryde.com. Mason Dewar together with Begani, fourth liners, trying to make something happen, but this puck is stolen in the high slot and turned back the other way by Makia. Advanced to Ritz. He dumps the puck in under pressure just above the Salesianum line. It's tied up behind the cage, protected now by Aiden Daniker. Kropp back to Daniker behind the line. This was tipped by Grayson Betterly at his own blue line. Icing waved off by Todd Van Jerry. And the Sal's press on the forecheck and recover. Kropp takes a shoulder in the near corner from Connell. Here's Max Connell, slowed up by the reaching stick of Mercante. He's got two Salesianum defenders waiting for him at the blue line, though, and he gets stood up as he tried to cut through neutral territory. Betterly and up the right wing boards. Steered to the corner by Anthony Kuhn. Drop pass. Ends up all the way to Liam Bell via Begani. Shot was well off its intended target. McAteer clears, and this will come back an icing. With 11:15 to go in the first period, Salesianum up 1-0. Thanks to the even strength goal from Connor Davis, 2 minutes and 2 seconds into the first period, and we will give it another look. LeBuono had the assist on that goal. So it will stand as Davis from Nick LeBuono at the 2:02 mark. Now we're at the 6-minute mark of the first period as Braden Graham pulls back deep into his own zone under Meitzer forechecking heat. Melican back to Graham with more time and space to operate far side. He walks up the dots, advancing pass, nearly found Morady in the neutral zone. This is walked back by Jones, centering pass intended for Meitzer off its line. It was tipped by Bell. Toner stepping up to the near dot, took aim from 22 feet. And another whistle sounding with 10 minutes and 29 seconds to go in the first period. Sean Melican ruled off for roughing. So it's Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill time for Salesianum. Delaware trash can cleaning comes right to your driveway, and they use high-pressure hot water jets to kill over 99% of the harmful germs and bacteria that accumulate in your cans. And it's environmentally friendly, too. Keep your home and family healthy. Enlist Delaware Trash Can Cleaning, and to schedule your first cleaning, head to DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Doherty pursued by Gaynor and pushed back into his own zone. 30 seconds gone on this PK. We saw 35 on the clock and only 25 had elapsed at that time. Math is hard, especially on a Monday night. Jones tries to bulldoze his way into the Salesianum zone, but he finds himself outnumbered. Gaynor gains the puck in the mid-slot, and he rifles it back down. Stretch pass to Grady Jones, originating from McAteer, did not connect. This taken away by Daniker and cleared again. 45 seconds remaining on the roughing minor to Sean Melican. Salesianum up 1-0. Jones dumps and changes. Bell recovers. He chips the puck ahead, races on for it. Braden Graham beaten to the puck by Colin Costello and Owen J. Roberts, white and red. Costello works this back into neutral ice. Now near side is McAteer. McAteer tried to flip the puck off the far glass and deep into Salesianum territory, but it ends up going out of play with 8:46 to go in the first period and 17 seconds remaining on the Roberts man advantage. will restart at center as a result of the last play faceoff. And in comes Connor Davis to take the draw. He's on with LeBuono, Morady, and Daneker. Another Salesianum penalty. This a rough. Todd Van Jerry calling this game extremely tight. LeBuono off for roughing, 8:23. Into the first period. So a very brief two-man advantage awaiting the Wildcats. As Doherty wins the draw far side across from Davis. Kuhn stepping up. He got a shot away. Doherty couldn't tip it in on the doorstep. Kuhn fires. Needs squared up for the save. And here's Davis leading a 2-on-1 counterattack. He couldn't chip the puck past Foster, who did well to clog up the high slot. Foster carries this back the other direction. Drop pass to Doherty. Across into the slot. Taking aim was Jake Kuhn. Again, Gavin Needs comes up with a stop with 8 minutes and change to go in the first period. And Salesianum leading 1-0 from Oaks Center Ice. This is the third Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill of the night. And we're just beyond halfway through the first period. DeStefano pursuing Evan Foster deep into Owen J. Roberts territory. Jones off the cross ice pass, puts on the brakes. Doherty holds the left point. He flips the puck off his backhand into the far corner. Connor Davis muscles this free, and it's wristed clear with authority by Daneker up the far wall. Richard Pupek behind his own goal. Couldn't connect with Jake Kuhn on the breakout pass. Here's Pupek again, gaining the center line, getting tied up with DeStefano, but working the puck deep into Salesianum territory once again. This is cleared by D'Italia up the left wing boards. 40 seconds left on the LeBuono roughing minor. Kuhn walking up the right dots. And in for Owen J. Roberts. Kuhn shooting right into the extended left leg of Gavin Needs. And Blake D'Italia lofts the puck into the rafters nearly, clear to center. This is floated back in by Kuhn. Makia crashing the net. Couldn't get stick on puck. Daneker clears. And Salesianum's back to full strength with 6.5 to go in the first period. Sal's leading 1-0 over the Wildcats from center ice. Melican surrounded by white and red sweaters. Could not maintain attacking momentum. Ritz through traffic. Poke check from Needs. Steers the puck to the near corner. And this is lofted up the near boards by Daneker, played on by a high stick, and the Sals will be gifted an attacking zone faceoff with 6:14 remaining in opening period play. Friends, planning for retirement doesn't happen overnight. For 35 years and counting, Limestone Pension Associates has helped small businesses across America craft and administer pension plans for their workforces. Learn more at limestonepension.net. Melican works the puck clear beyond the reach of Costello. Connell recovers from Flaherty. Flaherty gets the puck back, walks in up the left wing boards. He bobbled at the half wall. This taken away by Toner and sent clear, but this will come back an icing with 5 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the first period from Oaks. Make a truly all-American meal the centerpiece of your next team event or special occasion. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky in nearby Claymont, Delaware will cater your next group event, offering pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken on a daily basis, and a variety of sauces and sides sure to please any appetite. Visit Sid's at Suite C26 in the Tri-State Industrial Center on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, open Monday through Saturday for takeaway lunch. Or to place a catering order, call 302-439-4937 or visit sidsbbqandjerky.com. Another icing against Owen J. Roberts, and a reminder, Intercounty Scholastic Hockey League play takes place under the USA Hockey Rulebook, so the offending team on icings and pucks cleared out of play do not prohibit the offending team from changing. Or you should say the offending team not prohibited from changing. Not only is math hard on Monday nights, but syntax can be hard on Monday nights too. Puck tied up to the right of Paige Faith. Deep in Roberts' territory. This is held in by Morady at the left point. Across the line, Grayson Betterly with a shot which sails wide, controlled by Makia. He can't find Carter Ritz on the cross-ice pass. This is dumped in by Betterly through traffic, studied by Faith. Cleared from behind the Owen J. Roberts goal by McAteer up the near wall, but held in. Crop backhands this to Betterly, waiting at the right point. He puts one on net from distance, trying to handle the rebound. Brady Mercante was hauled into the corner boards by Foster. Crop net front. He shoots and scores. Brady Crop potting his third of the year. And Salesianum goes up 2-0 over the Wildcats. Here it comes again on the 4-1-2 instant replay. Begani put this net front. And Crop right in front of the cage. Finishes to beat Faith and make this a 2-0 contest. Kuhn's stick lifted by Daniker. They battle for the puck in the near corner. The centering pass from Meitcher, taken away by Albert, and this has worked clear. So particulars on the last Salesianum goal. Brady Crop potting his third of the season. Begani and Mercante with the helpers, and this came at 12:39 in the first period. So we're inside the final four in opening frame action. Daniker's cross-ice pass was intercepted by Grady Jones. Meitcher tried to walk the puck back deep into Salesianum territory. An errant shot, though, saw the puck end up in the control of Daniker, and this was cleared over the glass and out in the Salesianum zone with 3 minutes and 26 seconds remaining in the opening period. Face-off coming to the right of Gavin Needs, who doesn't look like he missed a beat after being out for the fall with an upper body injury. LeBuono tied up, stayed with the play, threw the puck on net. Davis couldn't finish. Here's Costello. Cutting up the middle, met by Park Stipa just inside the line. Offering aid was Anthony Kuhn. He lobbed a backhander in close into the glove of Gavin Needs. This goes, and he holds on with 3:03 to go. Face-off just in front of us coming up. Referee Nosike Onyemobim, who in his playing days played at Slippery Rock University on the other side of the Keystone State. Fine official, does work with the USA Hockey Officials Development Program as well. And just an all-around good guy. DeStefano, one-on-one. Cross-ice pass, unloading for the shot. That was Davis, but he was off his mark. 2.5 remaining in the first period. Stipa on his horse. Under pressure from Toner. Changes direction to look for space. This is shoveled by Lebuono beyond the reach of DeStefano. Turned back toward the Salesianum blue line by Russell Pupek for Owen J. Roberts. Stipa tied up behind the goal once again. He's engaged behind the net by Doherty. Melican clearing to Davis. Melican surrounded by 3 Wildcats. Gets this ahead to Lebuono. Quick shot and in! Nick Lebuono rifles his 7th of the year past Paige Faith, and we've got ourselves a 3-0 hockey game. Melican getting the helper. And with 1:47 to go in the first. Salesianum so far making easy work of the Owen J. Roberts Wildcats. Betterly pushed back deep into his own zone by Meicher. Play action behind the net. Gaynor nearly turned it over. Morady kept the Salesianum attack alive. Dewar pursuing the puck. It was stolen from him by Pupek at the far half wall. Here's a Jones breakaway. Backhand shot, score. Grady Jones responds with the first Owen J. Roberts goal of the night, his 10th of the season. We've now got ourselves a 3-1 hockey game. This worked up the middle through neutral territory by Jake Kuhn. 1 minute remaining in the period. For those of us watching at home, we get the auditory warning. Not the case in arena for the folks braving the confines of Oak Center Ice. So now a 2-goal game as Costello drives back in up the near side. Puck ends up behind the cage, cleared out by Daniker to Begani. Centered now by Kropp and advanced by Mercante as far as the line. Final 6 seconds will tick away here in the first period as the Grady Jones breakaway goal dashes the shutout hopes of Gavin Needs, and through the first 17 minutes, it's Salesianum 3, Owen J. Roberts 1. We'll take a quick timeout here on the Delaware Hockey Network. We'll be back in about 1.5 minutes with second period action from Oak Center Ice.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With over 10 years of treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. With clinics in Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more.
Recovery from an injury on the job or in a car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Heather A. Long can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Heather A. Long at 302-466-5655. 5664 or visit injuryde.com.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
It's time for the second period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
Thank you, Norm Borg. Welcome back inside Oaks Center Ice. Welcome back to the Delaware Hockey Network on the 412. 3-1 through 17 minutes of play. Salesianum with the early advantage over Owen J. Roberts. First period goals from Connor Davis, Brady Kropp, and Nick LeBuono. But with 1:03 left in the first period, Grady Jones responded with his 10th of the season, connecting on the breakaway to beat Gavin Needs and bring the Wildcats back within 2. Liam Bell up the right wing boards, tried to headman to Graham through traffic. He was slowed up at the top of the near circle by Toner, but holding the point and maintaining momentum for the Sal's was Daniker. Hard shot from Graham. Kicked off the cap rail behind the goal and up into the atmosphere, brought back down. But Bell couldn't maintain momentum for the Sal's. So Graham pulls back, leads the re-entry up the near boards. Toner steals the puck at the half wall. The advancing pass to McAteer did not make it cleanly to Jake Kuhn. Albert overskates the puck in neutral ice. It's driven by Meitcher deep into Sal's territory as we come to the conclusion of the first minute of the second period. If you're just joining us here on the Delaware Hockey Network, Salesianum traveling from left to right, or up to down, if you will, from our vantage point in their away blues. Owen J. Roberts moving right to left or almost down to up, as is the case now in their home whites. Videographer Ellie Bates, the rest of our on-site crew tonight here from Oaks Center Ice. Glad to have her as part of the 412 team again this season, and we are forever grateful for her efforts behind the scenes. Advancing pass to Davis from Daniker. Too much for the leading point scorer for the Sal's to handle. This recovered by Daniker behind the net. Advance to Davis. More space to work with this time. The cross-ice pass to Stefano off its line. Davis protects and drives back in up the left wing boards. Puck was slowed up by Anthony Kuhn. Park Stipa hustles back to his line to recover and break up any Wildcats advances. This is offside against the Sal's with 2.5 minutes elapsed in the second. Friends, if you're like me, healthy living is important. A Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help you and your family stay healthy at home with periodic sanitization and disinfecting of your trash and recycling bins. Schedule your first cleaning today. Visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Face-off is just in front of the Salesianum bench. Long change in effect for the second period, as Paige Faith of Owen J. Roberts is defending the net nearest us. Ritz smartly stayed on side as this puck was flipped in up the left wing boards by the Roberts attacking core. Dewar recovered. Gaynor flipped the puck back into Roberts territory. It was turned by Ritz to Makia the other way. Fanned on by Stipa. He failed to clear. Makia crashing the net. And Needs got the last word. Here, this comes again on the replay. D-zone turnover by Park Stipa. Walking in, Alex McKeah unable to beat Gavin Needs, crashing the net. Needs takes a second to regather himself. And the faceoff's going to come to his right with 13:57 remaining in the second period of what stands a 3-1 game. Advantage Salesianum. Betterly with a hard carom shot behind his net. Dewar could not clear. Dewar recovers the puck, though, from Doherty, who tried to make something happen from the high slot. Betterly beyond Flaherty. Puck recovered by Richard Pupek just beyond red for Owen J. Roberts. Volleyed back by Morady. Confronted just inside the blue line. This comes out over the stripe. Dewar's got a tag up. Sal's recover. Gaynor rifles the puck from over the blue line off the backboards behind Faith. Grayson Betterly looked to generate his shot, but all his lanes were blocked as he came circling behind the net. And play is whistled dead with 13:08 to go in the second period. Puck went out of play into the protective netting over the glass on the near side. And CK Onyemobim spots the faceoff just above the Owen J. Roberts line. With Salesianum operating with a 2-goal lead over the Roberts Wildcats here on a Monday night in Oaks. Kuhn pulls back. Breakout pass intended for Lehman. Intercepted. Thrown in by Davis from the point. Sal's doing well to keep pucks in deep. DeStefano running the gauntlet. He and Foster are tied up. Sweeping in for the puck is Davis. He leaves this high to Melican. DeStefano couldn't place the stick on the puck for the redirect net front. Beautiful chance there. Davis with the setup from DeStefano, but Faith responded with a better save. Davis again in the near corner. Could not maintain the puck, but Anthony Kuhn failed to clear. Daniker held the point the first time. The second time round, Lehman tipped the puck past him, and Lebono's forced back deep into his zone to recover. 5 minutes gone of the second period of what stands a 3-1 game. DeStefano between defenders and freezing the puck is Paige Faith, or was it? Was that in? At first glance, it looked like Faith had the save, but we're going to see this again. On the 4-1-2 communications replay, that sneaks past. And we've got ourselves a 4-1 game. Goal number 11 for Jerry DeStefano. Extending the Sal's lead back to 3. Graham off the setup from D'Italia. In up the left wing boards. Albert made a beeline to the net. The puck never made it there to meet him. Pupek the other way, 2-on-2. He lobs the puck in from distance. It's waffle boarded down and away by Needs. Bell could not clear. Max Connell bodied off the puck. Another Todd Van Jerry whistle, this time for interference. Liam Bell getting called off for interference. Brian LeBlanc voicing his objection. That's a 4th Salesianum penalty, and thus a 4th Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill. Long one-timer from Evan Foster from the right point. Saved by Needs. Foster again from distance. A Needs stick save. And the Sal's clear. DeStefano tried to split defenders to try to make something happen on the shorthanded situation, but he gives way to Jones. Jones crashing the net. Didn't have the angle on the shot from in close. Pupek across the line to Doherty. He kicks the puck over to Evan Foster waiting at the left top, but his one-timer wobbled offline. Nearing the 7-minute mark of the second period. Salesianum with a 4-1 lead over Owen J. Roberts, and these two teams will meet again on January 31st. The Salesianum fan base reigning chance of interference down at Todd Van Jerry as he sets up for the face-off to the left of Paige Faith. 10:05 to go in the second period. A minute and change remaining on this Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill, which has gained the scrutiny and skepticism of the Salesianum faithful. Davis takes a check. LeBuono protecting the puck. Back to Davis it goes. Sticked away by Richard Pupek. LeBuono again recovering and playing the carom shot away from the path of McAteer. The Davis centering pass from the near corner was blocked down by Connell. Pupek up the left wing boards, gains center, long shot, held and covered by Needs momentarily. 20 seconds remaining on the Bell interference minor. Stretch pass, LeBuono, breakaway, Deke, no! And this is going to be waved no goal by Todd Van Jerry. We're going to see this again. Van Jerry says goalie interference. And with 9 and change to go in the second period, the Salesianum fans are again letting Van Jerry hear it. Even strength goal the other way. Roberts back to within 2. As Colin Costello pots his third of the season. So Colin Costello with his third of the year, coming from Anthony Kuhn. After a controversial goal disallowed on the Salesianum side, Costello beats Needs with 8:04 elapsed in the second period to make this a 4-2 hockey game. Begani behind his own net. Left the puck to Kropp. It's walked to center by D'Italia and rifled in deep. Begani's shot on target, blockered by Faith to the far side. Jones to Foster. This is tipped up the far boards by Doherty into the Salesianum zone. Brought back by D'Italia. Up the left boards and in. Drop pass to Begani. Fans on the puck. Jones gonna go now. The official signal, interference. Grady Jones heads off. And at long last for Salesianum, a Delaware Sports Medicine power play. Sarcastic, almost derisive cheers from the Salesianum faithful when Vanjeri's arm popped up. This one-timer from Davis just above the left dot. Skipped off the crossbar to the near side. And Liam Bell pulls back to his own line to try to set up a more deliberate attack. Jerry DiStefano through traffic. Got tied up. Maybe a little bit of a hook there. But play continues on unabated. This shot from Davis caught Bell on the skates. DiStefano to LeBuono, around the horn to Graham. 5 forwards on this power play unit for Salesianum. Braden Graham pressured by McKeah. Leaves the puck to LeBuono at the near half wall. Back to Graham it comes, time and space, and a shot off Faith's pads. Trying to tip the puck in on the doorstep was Liam Bell. DiStefano there, couldn't respond either. Graham around the horn again. LeBuono, dot-to-dot pass. Shot from Davis into Paige Faith's pads, and he covers up for the pause in play with 6:44 to go in the second period and 57 seconds left on the Delaware Sports Medicine power play. Excellent puck movement, we should say, from Salesianum so far on this man advantage. They're getting shots in, they're just not finishing off the rebounds. Almost there. They just need one last piece of the puzzle to click. Second unit on. Gaynor gives way to Kuhn off the draw. D'Italia back across to Alex Gaynor. He enters up the right wing wall for the Sal's. Drop pass to Melican, just holding the line. This is pushed free by Jake Kuhn up the near side, and the puck skitters deep into the Sal's end where it's steadied by Gavin Needs. 6:15 to go in the second period, just under a half minute remaining on this Delaware Sports Medicine power play. Salesianum with a 4-2 lead over Owen J. Roberts from Oaks Center Ice, not far from King of Prussia, Pennsylvania. These two teams will meet again on January 31st at the University of Delaware's Fred Rust Arena, and we'll be there with full game coverage of round 2 of Sal's Wildcats. Anthony Kuhn to Foster. Costello to Jake Kuhn up the middle. Wildcats coming in numbers. Kuhn takes a check from Betterly as he leaves the puck in close. Betterly bodied down net front. Meanwhile, Gaynor coming back the other way. Leaves the puck to Connor Davis. He walks the line. Davis looking for the wraparound. Dewar net front with a failed redirect. This is picked back up by Jake Kuhn and floated high from center. This will be an icing with 4 minutes and 59 seconds to go in the second. Modern media is everybody shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. So how do you get your voice above the fray? 412 Communications has myriad solutions to build bridges between your team and your fans, your brand, and your clientele, ranging from broadcast to social, print to digital, web design, public relations, book editing, you name it. The 412 team will put their 40-plus years of experience to work for you, whether you're West Coast, East Coast, or anywhere in between. Want to know more? 412communications.com is the place to go. Just under 5 minutes remaining in the second period. Salesianum keeping the heat on in the attacking zone, looking to pad a 4-2 lead. LeBuono turns the puck over to Ritz. Ritz slowed up by Betterly just inside the blue line. Caroms the puck into the far corner of the Salesianum end via below the goal. It was recovered by Lebuono, stolen from him by Doherty. Doherty leading this Owen J. Roberts team in assists with 18 on the year coming into tonight. Betterly tried to set up Morady across neutral ice. Puck driven back into the Sal's end by Jones. First of two Owen J. Roberts goal scorers tonight, the other being Colin Costello. Now we're inside the final 4 minutes of the second period. Lebuono steers the puck into the far corner. Where waiting is Davis. DiStefano's stick lifted behind the cage, and Toner clears to Ritz. Ritz off his backhand, tried to set up the accelerating Grady Jones, but that pass didn't connect. Betterly, stretch pass up the middle. Davis couldn't reel it in just over the blue line. Lebuono, under resistance from McKee, couldn't drive in up the near boards. So Davis pulls back. The pass from Morady bounces off the stick of number 43, Sean Albert. Betterly protecting, slowed up at center ice. McKee lost the puck thanks to a poke check. Once again from Sean Albert. Here's Bell on the entry. He tried to center to Albert, crashing the net, but getting his stick on that was Max Connell in the low slot. At the penultimate minute of the second period upon us. A 4-2 hockey game. Salesianum with the advantage. They've only mustered one here in the second period, and it came from Jerry DiStefano, good for his 11th of the season. Meitcher put one on net, Needs with the save. Albert pulls back. Stretch pass. Graham 2-on-1. Across to Bell. Give and go was broken up by Evan Foster. Here's Graham again, and Faith holds for the save. 2:16 remaining in the second period. Another look at this failed 2-on-1. Solid back check from Evan Foster to take away the passing lane, and Paige Faith doing everything he needed to do to maintain a 2-goal deficit for the Wildcats. So the face-off comes in front of us. Graham beaten to the punch by Jake Kuhn. Russell Pupek could not get past Bell. Puck into the rafters, out of play with 1:53 to go in the second period. Whether you're a competitive athlete like these gentlemen or a weekend warrior like me, a sports medicine physician's an important player on your health team. And with years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes alike, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. And with clinics in both Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Learn more at desportsmed.com. Albert gave way to a Pupek stick check. Puck is gloved down by Bell behind the net. Graham could not maintain the Salesianum attacking momentum. Dump and change for Salesianum facilitated by Sean Albert. Pupek can't carom the puck out. It is held in by Mason Dewar. Graham walking in. Ran out of real estate. He turns a tight circle to try to generate space. Melican in desperation failed to hold the zone. Final minute of the second period. Gaynor gives way to Toner, but he gets the puck in low. Hard hit from Melican in the near corner. Separating Toner from the puck. On the doorstep, DiStefano unable to finish. Melican and Toner finally separate. Needs at the other side comes up with two rapid-fire saves. Final half minute of the second. Gaynor clears. Toner launches the puck in, creating a delayed offside situation. This is cleared by Salesianum, but over the boards and out with 8 seconds remaining in the second period. So the face-off, with all likelihood, no, it's going to be in the neutral zone, says CK Onyemobim. Face-off just above the Sal's blue line. Gaynor and Jones take what with all likelihood will be the final face-off of the second period. D'Italia going to skate this behind his own net. And that will do it for the second. After 34 minutes, Salesianum with a 4-2 lead over Owen J. Roberts. We'll take a break on the Delaware Hockey Network, and it's all brought to you by Heather A. Long.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
It's time for the third period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
Thank you, Norm. Welcome back inside Oak Center Ice. Welcome to third period action between Salesianum and Owen J. Roberts. Monday night hockey from just outside King of Prussia, Pennsylvania. And through 34 minutes, Salesianum has built up a 4-2 lead over the Wildcats of Owen J. Roberts. These two teams meet again on January 31st. We'll have it all for you from Fred Rust Arena on the Delaware Hockey Network, part of a doubleheader to close out the first month of 2025. Salesianum and Owen J. Roberts at 5:45 that day, followed by the Delaware Men's Division I Blue Hens, coming off a 2-win weekend, beating Colorado and IUP. They'll host Rhode Island for the first half of a 2-game weekend set as the second half of that Friday Twin Bill. Full schedule is always available at DelawareHockeyNetwork.com. Be sure to follow us on social media at both DE Hockey Network and 412 Comms on Facebook, X, and Instagram, all three. Betterly shot held on to for the pause by Paige Faith 22 seconds into the third period. If you're just joining us here on the DHN tonight, we've got the diehards here with us this evening. Salesianum moving left to right, or down to up as it were, in their away blue kits. Owen J. Roberts, kind of an off-white, almost an eggshell color, with red helmets, pants, yokes, and numbers. Face-off comes to the left of Faith after the icing. Graham unable to maintain. Betterly keeps the puck in neutral territory. Jake Kuhn to Costello. This steadied by Pupek, walked back in by Kuhn. He's bodied down open ice by Betterly. And the Sal's clear. McAteer's re-entry up the near side was ruled onside. Betterly floats this over the stick of Pupek. Another delayed offside against Owen J. Roberts, giving Morady an extra beat to react, and he sends the puck all the way behind the Owen J. Roberts goal. We're in the second minute of the third period. Monday night high school hockey action here on the DHN. Graham shot, surrounded by white sweaters, turned aside easily by Faith. Graham gets it back, centering pass. This one waffle boarded away. Davis in low to LeBuono, who's effectively tackled in the corner by Kuhn. Morady's shot, saved again by Paige Faith. Morady holding the left point. This is cleared by Toner, and it will come back in icing with 15 minutes left of the third period of what stands a 4-2 hockey game. Advantage Salesianum over Owen J. Roberts. Rest of the week's schedule on the Delaware Hockey Network. On Thursday, the University of Delaware Men's Division I Blue Hens travel to Class of 1923 Arena, where they will take on the Drexel University Dragons. They hit the road for the rest of the weekend. We remain back as the Men's Division II Blue Hens host the Big Red of Denison, coming in from the Buckeye State on Friday and Saturday. Full schedule available at DelawareHockeyNetwork.com. Melican muscles his way back to center before dumping the puck in behind the Owen J. Roberts goal, just enough to negate the potential of an icing. Melican nearly stole the puck from Jones at center red, coming back near side. Doherty into the slot. Jones shot. Needs with the save, directing the puck to the far corner. Davis could not clear. This deflected over the boards and out. 14-13 remaining. Gaynor and Connell met for the far circle face-off. Puck thrown in close. It was blocked down by Blake D'Italia, hanging close to home for the Sal's. Dewar stood up, trying to clear by McAteer. This puck is tied up, brought forth by Flaherty. Another Todd Vangieri whistle. And this time Alex Gaynor going to make the walk of shame. Rung up for roughing. .309 into the third period. A Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill on tap for Salesianum. Schedule your first cleaning at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Doherty set up a shot from Foster at the right point into the Needs pads. Betterly, D'Italia, DeStefano, and Davis. The quartet of Salesianum penalty killers. Jones around the horn to Kuhn. Back to Jones this goes. Skip pass makes it to Foster, but he's got to chase a rolling puck down. DeStefano swarms him. D'Italia plays the body behind the net. Makia protecting the puck, but he gives it away off the corner wall. Here's a 2-on-2 for the Salesianum shorthanded unit. DeStefano tried to drive in close, but he was stripped of the puck below the dots. And Colin Doherty pulls back into his own zone. Makia, cross ice feed. Jake Kuhn walks in up the left dots. The entry is good. Skip pass off the near boards to Jones. Talia offering resistance. Crashing the net and finishing, Joseph Toner. Brings the Wildcats back within one, scoring on the power play. It's now 4-3. Salesianum's lead cut to a single goal. Watching this again. Toner with his third. From Grady Jones in for an assist. 4:17 into the third period. Power play goal for the Wildcats. Getting them back within one. And the procession to the penalty box continues for the Sals. Bell ruled off for interference. So right back to the Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill. Go the boys in blue. Schedule your first cleaning at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Makia, Jones, Doherty, Kuhn, and Foster. The five attackers on for the Wildcats. Doherty working the left half wall, Graham swarming him. Lebuono, Melican, and Talia, the other three. Makia, net front feed that's tipped over the crossbar off the Doherty shot. Sean Melican winds up, and he clears. This signaled a good goal. Graham got tripped on his way in toward the net. Looked like he went headlong into the crossbar. Puck made it in. He collided with Faith after the puck had gone in the net. Graham back up on his feet. Let's watch this again on the 412 Communications Instant Replay. Again, Todd Van Jerry signaling a good goal. Graham favoring his neck as he comes off. Again, Todd Van Jerry signaling that was a good goal, so it's now 5-3. With Braden Graham getting his 14th of the season. Salesianum lead back to 2. But they remain shorthanded, yet for the better part of a minute. Trying to bulldoze in was Russell Pupek. He got stood up in the low slot, and Albert cleared. Braden Graham sitting behind the glass, off to the side of the bench. Guessing the captain's day has been cut short. Jake Kuhn near side, Albert with the block. Kuhn forced back into neutral ice. Pulls back behind his own line. 10.5 minutes to go. In this 5-3 hockey game, advantage Salesianum over Owen J. Roberts. DiStefano, the forechecking menace. Toner to Pupek. Up the near boards, Kuhn takes a check from Daniker. Here's Pupek in traffic again. Engaging Betterly. They collapse. Puck contested at center. Bell couldn't walk it forward. Betterly gains the center line and clears from there. So no icing for the Sals to worry about. On comes Melican to join Daniker on the defensive. Bell up the middle, drop pass to Connor Davis, didn't connect. LeBuono. This comes back to Melican. Shot from distance, blocked in front. Bell one-timer. Rang off the post. Here's Melican again. He tried to put one on a T net front for Connor Davis, but he couldn't get stick on puck. LeBuono stood up in the far corner. Tries to run the gauntlet behind the cage. Holding on to the puck now, Davis brings it back up the near boards. He's hauled into the glass by the back-checking Evan Foster. We're coming to halfway in the third period of a 5-3 hockey game. Salesianum with the advantage, but now they find themselves on the defensive. Makia takes an open ice Melican hit. This opens the door for a 2-on-1 for the Sals if they hurry. Davis, shot, score! Connor Davis gets his second of the night off the Nick LeBuono feed, and it's now 6-3 Salesianum with 8.5 to go. Watching this again. Nick LeBuono picks up the loose puck inside his blue line, 2-on-1. Connor Davis, the recipient of the pass from the left dot. He goes top shelf on Page Faith to make this a 6-3 game. For Davis, that's his second goal of the night. His 10th of the season. LeBuono getting his third point of the night. A second assist to go with his late first period goal. And here we go. Jones had Murady's leg tied up in the near corner. What's going to happen here? We'll find out. Anyway, looking back to the goal. Davis from LeBuono at 8:28. And now a bench minor against Salesianum, as Todd Van Jerry, after the roughing minors, to Murady and Jones, has issued a bench minor to Salesianum for unsportsmanlike conduct. So now a Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill about to start. And the Wildcats are taking a timeout. So will we. We'll be back momentarily on the Delaware Hockey Network.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With over 10 years of treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. With clinics in Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more.
Recovery from an injury on the job or in a car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Heather A. Long can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Heather A. Long at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
So with the bench minor, the 5-on-5 becomes a 5-on-4. And this becomes a Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill for Salesianum. Who've given up one power play goal to the Owen J. Roberts Wildcats so far tonight. That Toner's shot was turned aside by Needs and subsequently cleared. 8 minutes to go. And we can tell you now the rematch in 18 days has the potential to be a heated one. Foster through traffic. Steered to the corner by the reaching stick of Aiden Daniker. Puck ends up behind the Salesianum goal. Grayson Betterly rifles it clear off the far dashers. 50 seconds gone on the PK. McAteer and Betterly in a foot race to the puck in the near corner. Betterly won it. DeStefano tried to clear. Doherty failed to glove the puck down, leaping in the neutral zone. So DeStefano picks it up and walks it all the way back into the Roberts end before it's recovered and now brought back up ice by Jake Kuhn, who takes an open ice shove, and Betterly again clears this to length of the ice. 30 seconds left on this Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill. Salesianum with a 6-3 lead over Owen J. Roberts as we enter the home stretch of this Monday night tilt. Bell with a poke check. He's got a breakaway. Liam Bell racing in. Shot. Paige Faith holds for the pause. 6:22 remaining. Sal's with a 6-3 lead over the Wildcats. And now an attacking zone faceoff coming their way. High shot from Melican. Frozen again by Faith. And Salesianum's back to full strength. Jones and Morady retreat to their respective benches. Face off to Faith's left. And the Wildcats clear. Puck steered in over the line by Ritz. Recovered by Bell. Deep in the Salesianum end. D'Italia hits Flaherty with the breakout pass. Puck rolls inside the Roberts line. Cleared back the other way. D'Italia recovers. It was sent up ice along the near dashers by Carter Ritz. Begani waiting for Bell to get back on the bench before playing the puck. Sends it up the right wall, deep into Roberts' territory again as we come to the final 5.5 minutes of the contest. Centering pass Foster, glove save by Gavin Needs. 5:22 remaining in this 6-3 game. Salesianum looking for their 12th win in a row. With a listen-first approach that creates a unique solution for your circumstances, the expert team at the law office of Heather A. Long are committed to providing empathetic and compassionate legal representation for individuals who have suffered injuries. To schedule a free consultation, call 302-466-5664. That's LONG. Or visit injuryde.com. Morady tries to push through traffic near side. This is recovered at the line by Brady Mercante. Chipped in from distance. Morady surrounded by eggshell sweaters. Here's Russell Pupek in a one-on-one with Stipa. He beats his defender's shot, saved by Needs. Final 4.5. Costello tried to shoot from inside the near dot. A Morady stick check slowed him up. Jones lets one go. Needs got a piece of that one too. McAteer screened on the shot. Needs came up with the save again. Morady plays the body on Jones. CK's arm pops up this time. Jones gives Morady a shove edgewise. And Jones is going to go for a trip. 4:10 to go. Delaware Sports Medicine power play time. Tripping on Grady Jones. And the turkey's on the table for Salesianum to try to put a bow on a 12th consecutive ICSHL victory. So the Owen J. Roberts penalty assessed to Grady Jones. 2 minutes for tripping at 12:50 in the third period. There you see it on your TV or your tablet or your smartphone, however you're joining us tonight on the Delaware Hockey Network. LeBuono, cross-ice pass. Davis's shot was sticked offline by Meicher. 3:40 to go. Davis trying to burn a little bit of clock. Now the Sal's barrel up ice. DeStefano called offside. 3:21 to go. DeStefano, Bell, Albert, LeBuono, and Davis, the 5 power play attackers. Braden Graham is back on the bench for Salesianum. The shot from Anthony Kuhn coming back into Salesianum territory clangs off the metal rafters, and we've got a pause in play with 3 minutes and a tick to go in the third period. 51 left on the man advantage. Second wave on for Salesianum. Gaynor won the draw, Melican to Tattaglia. Back it comes to Gaynor, who steered wide by Lehman. He pinches past Connell to gain the zone. Richard Pupek plays the body on Gaynor in the far corner as the puck leaves. This comes up to the near half wall. Flaherty to Dewar. Back to Flaherty working the point. Mason Dewar tried to put one net front. Melican couldn't finish on the welcome mat. The pass back to Michael Flaherty lost the zone for Salesianum. He floats this in over the line, but he cedes the puck as a result of the delayed offside. Richard Pupek clears. Owen J. Roberts back to full strength, but time is running out for the Wildcats. Just 2 minutes remain for them to make up a three-goal disadvantage. Flaherty to Davis. Davis stick handling in the Owen J. Roberts zone, trying to cut for the net. As long as Salesianum can maintain a territorial advantage, the opportunity for Paige Faith to come off in favor of the extra attacker will not be there. 85 seconds remaining. Here come the Sals again. Connor Davis looking for the hat trick, shooting, and Paige Faith holds for the pause with 72 seconds to go. And Salesianum all but assured a 12th consecutive ICSHL victory. Again, we'll do it all again with the Salesianum side 18 days from now, as our coverage of Salesianum hockey returns on Friday, January 31st, when these two teams meet again, 50 minutes south of here at Fred Rust Arena on the campus of the University of Delaware. Game time 5:45 p.m. Eastern Time, 2:45 for those of you joining us on the West Coast. Our co-executive producer is Molly Jo Rosen. Our assistant producer is Broadway Joe Sindoni. Our videographer tonight is Ellie Bates. And we thank all of you for joining us here on the Delaware Hockey Network as we come to the final half minute. Davis looking for that hat trick. Shot from point blank range. Faith came up with the save. Daniker pulls behind his own net. Costello tries to tie him up. Daniker swats the puck out of his own zone. DeStefano up the middle. Shooting wide of the cage. This held in at the point by Betterly. Costello slowed up by Stipa, and the horn sounds. That, friends, will do it. From Oak Center Ice, as Salesianum improved to 12-1 on the year by way of a 6-3 victory over the Owen J. Roberts Wildcats. Great way for Gavin Needs to come back. A solid effort in net from the senior Salesianum netminder. A look at the 3 stars of the game presented by Sid's Barbecue and Jerky. Connor Davis, the number 1 star, with 2 goals for Salesianum. Nick LeBuono, 2nd star with a goal and 2 assists. Grady Jones from Owen J. Roberts getting 3rd star honors with a goal and an assist for the Wildcats, who dropped to 7-6 on the year. The Delaware Hockey Network, a copyrighted production of 412 Communications, concludes for this Monday night. Again, the final score: Salesianum 6, Owen J. Roberts 3. Good night to you all. We'll see you back with University of Delaware Blue Hens hockey action on Thursday night as the men's Division I Hens take on Drexel from class of 1923 arena. Until then, James Witherite saying thanks for your company. Good night to you all, and we'll see you again soon.